$50,000 before I even arrive. And the saints don't even want to give an offering. Don't look now. I ain't talking to you. It's the one behind you I'm talking to. See, you want everything free. You don't understand business management. If you don't put value on something, it's no value to you. That's why you charge. You charge to put value on it. Those books out there, listen, I could give them away free. I really could. I don't need no money from them. But if I give them away free, you won't read them. They lose their value. Don't you ever again, pastors, tell anybody salvation is free. That is a lie. It is not free. He lost his life over that. It cost him everything. That's why for you to buy it, it costs you everything. He takes your life. That ain't free. Let's talk about this one more time. Money. Everybody say money. Have you noticed every time you say money, you got a smile at the end? Say it again. Money. Money. Let's read something about money. Proverbs 13:11. Read. Dishonest money. Come on, read it. Dishonest money dwindles away, but gather money little by little makes it grow. Let's read it again. Dishonest money dwindles away. That's lottery. But he who gathers money little by little makes it grow. That's in your Bible. Saving just a little bit. You know, I can't go for lunch this year because I got to take lunch from home. I got to save that $5 a week. You know, $5 a day. That's $60 a week, man. Can't do that. That's over $1,000 a year. Over 10 years, that's $10,000 down payment on a property, man. Just from lunch. Little by little. Do you know that everybody in this room was a millionaire already? Let me repeat it again. Everyone in this room was a millionaire already. Times over. The money that went through your hands already. If you calculated the number of monies that went through your hand, you were a millionaire many times over. And you can't tell today where that went. Here's what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to try to go home. I want you to calculate how old you are by days. And then multiply it by $5. Just your age. $5 a day for your age. You're a millionaire. If you had saved $5 a day when you were born, you'd be a multi-millionaire right now at age 40. Just $5. What's the price of a coffee? You're drinking your wealth every day in a cup because you won't save it little by little. Look at this verse, Proverbs 17:16. Read. Of what use, come on, read it together. Of what use is money in the hands of a fool? But since he has no desire to get wisdom. What use is it? Another verse I thought was interesting, Matthew 6:24. Read. No one can serve two masters, Jesus says. Either he will hate the one or love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. Financial solutions. Oh boy. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. This is a good one. Verse 10, read. Whoever loves money never has money enough. Whoever loves wealth will never be satisfied with his income. This is meaningless. You pursuing money? You'll never have enough, he says. It keeps running from you. Now here's the verse I think is the real killer. It's found in Ecclesiastes 10, verse 19. Read. A feast is made for laughter, and wine makes the life merry. But it's money that answers everything. Tell your neighbor, that's right, child. Tell your neighbor, say it again, So no matter how much you talk, you got to bring up the money afterwards. That's right. You can speak in tongues, prophesy. When it's all over, you better pay that light bill. I like that. Or you'll be prophesying in the dark, she says. Money answer it what? All things. This is a very difficult verse to translate. The word answer it actually can have two meanings. One of them is explain. Money explains everything. You know, it's amazing. For example, if you see somebody having problems in any part of their life, according to the Bible, is traced back to their capacity to have money. Your church ain't doing well. God says, well, you can pray all you want. There's something here to do with money. You got to check out the money problem. And when you do your research, you'll discover there's either mismanagement of money or someone stealing it, misappropriation, or bad delegation of money. Marital problems, you check it. That stress starts with money. It explains everything. You got a good idea, but you still broke? What's the problem? Money. Ideas don't make you rich. You need money to make the ideas make riches. Explains everything. So the key is, how do you get money? Well, Luke 16. I'm not finished, but I'm going to close on this because some of y'all can't take no more. Luke chapter 16. Jesus had a management seminar in Luke chapter 16. It's a management seminar. Here's what he taught. Jesus told his disciples in the seminar these words. Jesus said to them, there was a rich man whose manager was accused of what? Wasting his possessions. So he called in the manager in the office and asked him, what is this I hear about you? Give an account of your management. I'm reading the Bible now. Because you cannot manage any longer. Pause for a minute. Jesus says God fires people. Let me go over here. They didn't believe me. Maybe you believe me. Read it again. Somebody say, well, God is faithful. No, God will fire you. Read the verse. He says, you will be manager no longer. Give an account, he says. Show me what you did with what I give you. I tithe to protect myself.
That's good.
You tithe to protect yourself. You don't tithe to please the pastor. You tithe to protect yourself. Because God's watching. I don't want God to fire me. I don't want to buy things I don't need just to impress other people. It's bad management. You know, we were somewhere last night. No, night before last. No, last night. I don't know when it was. We were in a restaurant, and we pulled up this restaurant. You know, our driver pulled up the restaurant in a limousine, and there was a long line of kids outside a store. It was 11 p.m. and they were out in the cold, long line, in the dark. And I asked them, what are they doing? He said, they're waiting for a new game that just came out. I shook my head. I said, how much did it cost? He said, about $400. I said, is there a crisis in America? These people need revelation. A game?